This holiday season isn't about roasting chestnuts or singing family carols. It's a full-on festive showdown between two women who treat the camera like an old friend. On one side stands Gwyneth Paltrow, the queen of glossy extravagance. On the other, Meghan Markle, Duchess of cozy domestic charm. The battlefield? Christmas gift guides. The weapons? A $7,200 luxury escape to Italy versus a $12 jar of orange marmalade. Guess which one had everyone talking? Paltrow unleashed her Goop gift guide with the force of a luxury missile, locking her target on Meghan's homespun holiday aesthetic. While Meghan offered candles, honey, and heartfelt simplicity, Gwyneth rolled out gifts that felt straight from a billionaire's wish list, including a private Italian getaway that costs more than most people's yearly rent. Imagine lounging on the Amalfi Coast, sipping Prosecco as someone feeds you moonlit figs, because that's the fantasy Gwyneth was selling. She wasn't just promoting gifts, she was marketing dreams dipped in gold. Meanwhile, Meghan's as-ever collection looked like something out of a quaint country market. Thoughtful, yes, but hardly headline-making. Her lineup included a $12 marmalade, $32 honey infused with sage, and a $64 candle promising family warmth. It was intimate and sweet, but when stacked against Goop's over-the-top grandeur, Meghan's sincerity got lost in the glitter storm. Critics were merciless. As one quipped, Gwyneth is the fabulously rich aunt who hands you the keys to her yacht. Meghan's the neighbor who drops off fruitcake you'll re-gift to the dog. Another compared their offerings more bluntly. Meghan's marmalade is hot cocoa mix next to Gwyneth's vintage Dom Perignon. And the numbers told the story loud and clear. Goop's gift guide went viral, not because people could afford it, but because they couldn't stop laughing or gawking at the price tags. The absurdity was the allure. By contrast, Meghan's campaign barely made a ripple, with a few lifestyle blogs politely labeling it cozy, which is media code for forgettable. You could almost hear Meghan whispering, "It's about heart, not money." Unfortunately, heart doesn't trend on TikTok. The irony couldn't be sharper. Meghan has spent years crafting her brand as the Duchess of Wellness and Relatability, only to be out-curated by an Oscar-winning actress who sells jade eggs and energy repellent spray. Paltrow knows exactly what her audience wants. The unattainable, the ridiculous, the dazzlingly impractical. No one buys a $7,200 Italian retreat for convenience. They buy it to flaunt fantasy. Meghan tried to sell warmth in a jar, and instead got roasted. Even jam enthusiasts quietly switched sides. Critics called it poetic justice. Meghan's as-ever brand was supposed to redefine aspirational living, relatable luxury, accessible elegance, but instead, it was swallowed whole by the very machine it sought to disrupt. Gwyneth didn't just outshine her, she turned the matchup into a masterclass in marketing domination. Christmas 2025 became less about joy and giving, and more about who could make the loudest, most lavish splash. And in that contest, there was no competition. By the end, Paltrow stood victorious, draped in diamond-dusted confidence, while Meghan's mason jars lay shattered in the snow. The message of the season? Holiday spirit doesn't sell, spectacle does. Gwyneth made global headlines. Meghan made a grocery list. The verdict was unanimous. Christmas belongs to the high priestess of excess. Paltrow transformed consumer chaos into an art form, proving once again that ridiculousness is a feature, not a flaw. Meghan tried to sell nostalgia, but the market wanted nonsense wrapped in gold foil. If Christmas is a grand production, Gwyneth staged a Hollywood epic under the Tuscan sun, while Meghan's marmalade played the supporting role in a local school play. In the end, the battle of the gift guides wasn't about who had better taste. It was about who understood the game. Gwyneth Paltrow did. Meghan Markle learned the hard way that in the glittering gladiator arena of luxury living, sincerity doesn't sparkle. And when the curtain fell on this festive face-off, the world had already chosen its winner. Spoiler alert, marmalade never stood a chance against Mediterranean moonlight and a $7,200 price tag.